Hello, everyone. Reverend Sarah Grady from St. Paul's United Church in Paris. I hope you're doing well today. It's Tuesday, and I'm checking in, and it is gray and a little bit rainy and chilly here. So we are definitely moving towards the month of November here in Paris. I wonder what it's like where you are, whether you're in Paris or beyond. And just want to check in about a couple of things happening with our community. We celebrated our anniversary, 181 years this past Sunday, and how wonderful it was that the weather was not gray and rainy, but beautiful sunshine, a little bit chilly still. But it meant that we were able to gather outside for some time, for a time of fellowship following our service of worship. And then we moved back into the sanctuary and had an opportunity to watch a slideshow of a photo scavenger hunt that we'd been doing all week. And we had so much fun with it. We're thinking we're going to do another one for the month of December, and this time not just a week to do the scavenger hunt, but a full month or at least 3 weeks leading up to Christmas for that. So keep your eye out for that. If you would like a link to it, we aren't making the slideshow public, but we will be if you would like the link to that, we'll be sending it out in the e-blast. It's an unlisted YouTube link, and you can have that. If you are not on our e-blast list and you want to get in touch with Karen in the office, she can send that out to you as well. On Sunday, we also, as we were celebrating our anniversary Sunday, talked about what it looks like to look back on our past, to consider our present, and to vision for the future. And in all of these things, sometimes we feel a little bit scared. You know, there's lots of things that can make us feel scared. And during story time for all ages, I talked about one scaredy squirrel who is scared of the night. If you don't know this book series, Scaredy Squirrel is pretty awesome. And there are lots of things that make Scaredy Squirrel afraid. And the nighttime in this book is what is focused on. And I think that's a very real fear for a lot of people. I mean, I have been spending the month of October watching only scary movies with my partner, Paul. He loves them. And I agreed he can pick the movies for the month of October, but I get to pick them for December. And I'm looking forward to some more lighthearted fun. Not that the scary movies haven't been a little bit fun to watch, but I'm ready for that part of the deal to be done as we move towards Halloween night on Sunday. But there are lots of things that make people afraid, and not just the night, but people can be scared of heights, of water. People are scared of flying, of spiders, or, my sister-in-law is scared of butterflies and moths, things that fly at her. I have people I know that are scared of birds. There are lots of things that make people afraid, and that's literal things, and it's also figurative things, things that can make people feel fearful are relationships, for instance. If you've ever been in a relationship where you've been hurt either by a romantic partner or just a friend, you know what it's like to fear making friends again or taking that first step to going on a date again and forming a new relationship. I know there are some people that I've been chatting with lately who are fearful about things reopening again as the pandemic restrictions ease up and what that means. Particularly people I know that are medically vulnerable are feeling a little bit fearful. They have been feeling okay, but now this new phase is freaking them out a little bit. And for other people, that makes them feel joyful that we're finally moving back into a world that looks less restricted. So lots of things that can cause us to have fear. And one of the things I was talking about on Sunday is how we use the tools that we have of our faith to help us when we feel afraid of a person, of a situation, of change. We have people who are moving from the home they've always lived into long-term care. Maybe you know somebody like that. That's a scary thing. It's a big change. It's a big shift in what's going on in their life. And other people who are ill and aren't quite sure what's happening in the future. That's a fear that we can have in our lives. And I'm wondering, how do you use your faith to help you through those times where fear is present? Is it prayer? Is it going to your minister and talking about it? Is it seeking out somebody from your community? Is it reading your favorite piece of scripture, or maybe singing or listening to a hymn that brings you comfort in the moments that cause you fear. There's lots of tools at hand that we have, that we practice on Sunday mornings and beyond, that can help us in those moments when we feel afraid. I think it's an interesting movie trope that happens over and over again, movie and TV shows. When people are scared, you'll often see them saying the Lord's Prayer, or any prayer for that matter. And that happens often. So what are the things that help you with your faith when you feel afraid? I want to hear about them, and you can comment in the comment section below on Facebook or on YouTube. You can send me an email or a text message, or give me a call at the church. And wherever you are this week, I hope that you're safe. I hope you're well. And as always, I really hope I get to see you soon. We'll talk to you later, friends.